Hello, dear followers of my channel. I'm Sylvia. I'm relationship coach and a spiritual coach. I have a background in psychology, anthropology, and shamanism, and goddess healing, angel therapy, and a bunch of healing modalities, really. So it's really exciting for me to be able to offer the distilled version of my experience for the past 15 years or so, and to help you on your divine relationship path. And I must say that usually most of my long-term clients also end up opening their own business or getting their existing business to the next level as a side effect of working with me. So let's see what happens in your case. I'm very curious about that. So why is this channel eventually being called Sacred Heart Guidance? It's because I feel my work is heart-centered, and I also think that and feel and know that the heart center is the doorway to our energy system, which holds the key to our emotional health as well, and to our understanding of our deeper nature. So my objective is also to help you gain mastery over three things. Speaking of relationships, one, I mentioned the energy body to some extent. What we want to do is to empower your energy body and create a sphere of protection so that lower vibrational stuff will no longer feel appealing or attractive to you in any capacity. You will be able to recognize very quickly um, people or their hidden motives, if that's the case, and not waste time, energy, money, and happiness in situations that ultimately are not aligned with your spirit. They are just aligned with I don't know, some shadows or some parts of you that are resembling the familiarity of your childhood, for instance. So that's one level we want to work um, with, and then we also want to work on the psychological level and release certain dogmas and fixed ideas that might be hindering you from moving forward in your life, and no longer go back to that sense of familiar, to the childhood trauma and to the people who are resembling those traumas in the present. So that's a little bit similar to the first point, except it's done more so on the mental plane of understanding and of consciously um, attracting these new ideas, which are not actually ideas. They're more like a surge, a flow of energy that can help you open up your mind to the new ideas of your choosing, who are supportive of what you really want in your current relationship or relationships. And third thing, we'd also want to work with your feelings with the law of attraction, which is, I know, an ancient method, meaning it's been really, really talked about, but the way we want to apply this is by releasing uh, all those memories of being unsuccessful in relationships in general, which can really create an armor and a self-sabotage type of mechanism, which sabotages the law of attraction, and it's not the law of attraction's fault if things haven't really been going your way. But from a spiritual standpoint, that's a piece of good news, right there, that God is always helping you attain your dreams. So if you are persevering in one area or several areas in your life, you will always have fulfillment in those areas that you're persevering in with God. So let's say you'd want to heal your eating disorder, you can do that by persevering. You'd want to make more money and feel more abundant, you can do that with your higher power. You want to attract or improve the relationship with the love of your life, you can do that with God as well. And the center focus of my work is really involving spirit, the divine, um, in our lives in a way that is also in alignment with mental health, ethics, and also wisdom. Um, because maybe you've traveled through the world and you may have visited certain countries that are really religious, really spiritual, but there is a lack of hygiene, or there are huge social problems, or famine, or natural calamities, whatever. And you may have visited countries that are pretty secular, devoid of religion and spirituality, who seem to be doing great on a social level, but there is this kind of coldness, that lack of spirituality, and you kind of don't want to be there either. So we want to create this middle ground, a country in which you are very close to spirit and you are also grounded in reality, so that you don't hurt yourself or other people either. As it's possible to be really spiritual and also be kind of evil or a psychopath. So uh, um, I want to make sure that you all, my beloved clients, stay away from these type of people, because it's sometimes pretty easy to confuse um, a good person with a person who is kind of like a double-headed beast, what really pure on one hand and really evil on the other hand. So and these type of people or groups will tell you that this is normal, but no, in the true kingdom of God, you are not polarized into good and evil. You can be altogether a decent person who has some defects and flaws of character, but not to the extent that it's a double-headed monster. So that's like one way to put that. And it's also valid for your relationships with men or women. I focus especially my international practice on working with women, so I guess I'll just um, change the pronouns. Uh, and I'm also because I'm cisgender and heterosexual, I tend to focus on helping women in the same, let's say, format, but I'm supportive of all formats, and I wish you all the best. Okay, moving forward, I would like to do a small visualization to tune in to your favorite spot, favorite place. Um, that's a sunny place. That's a place where you feel comfortable. That's a place where your dreams can come true. And It's something familiar, but also something new in there for you. And I'd like to invite you to explore this place and see exactly what's the familiar and what's the new. And you may be surprised in a pleasant way that what you're about to find out is of great value to your path, your spiritual path right now. And you know you can be safe in this place because it's created by your unconscious mind and by your connection to spirit, by your very own connection to yourself. So you can trust that you have the greatest wisdom within you. And you don't need to be told what to do. You know. You can tap into this wisdom and find out what your next step is. So once you feel in your heart what your next step is, or if you don't feel it, you can just tap your heart and visualize some light in there and ask yourself, what's my next step? And it can be a knowing, it can be a feeling, or simply it will feel like peace. I'm peaceful now. I will relax now. I will do something I like, or I will go to bed now. And I will simply know what to do. Or I may be guided to create a plan. Yes. I may be guided to read a certain book. And books are also amazing. I mean, looking back when I was in my early 20s, I gave up on the jobs I had back then because I was reading so much material and books about being an entrepreneur. So I found it so appealing and so easy to apply because the vibration was so easy and good. So you may be guided to go towards the book that may bring an important piece of information to you, perhaps about your relationship, your business or career, um, or perhaps about the mentor you would like to work with right now. So I'm really curious what you found in your special place or what is the guidance that you received. And please feel free to comment, or you can, of course, send me an email, or you can get in touch with me via the Google form you find in the description box. So there are multiple ways to contact me, and I'll make sure your data is always confidential, and I'm always attracting people and clients who are really high quality, high caliber people, and that I really, really enjoy working with. So many hugs and see you soon.